Hi, I'm Daniella Hayes, and I'm so excited you're here. We're going to finally bind my little books that were in, or were supposed to be in, my super big red altered book, which is still fabulous, filled with all sorts of yummy goodness. And if you recall, I was going to put these little books into these pockets. But seeing as the book is this big, although it has a closure which squishes it to a manageable size, I couldn't fit them in. So now I'm going to use Genevieve Designs 6x9 Printable Envelope Album, parts of it, to bind all 12 of these little books. And I'm going to use the envelope in different ways for each one. This one I'll show you. The next one, it might have a Velcro closure, I'm hoping. And the last one, I folded the folders in such a way that they'll actually make like hardcover. It'll be the same as if you used a cereal box or something, and it'll have a spine. So that'll be all different videos and all sorts of fun. Remember, this album comes with 12 just template pages with no design, and 12 designed. This one is the watermark design, designed on pages printable. So it's really fun. You get 24 total pages to use together or separate, or how mix them up, whatever you want to do. I printed out my envelope for this with just the template, not the design, and I put it together. It's two pieces, and I'm using it bent just in half with the pocket on the outside instead of the traditional. This would be the outside and this would be the inside, because my books are too big to fit in here and have it folded over. See? So I did it like this, which is super fun. I also gave it a little bigger than 1/4 of an inch spine, like I folded it that way instead of just bending it over like it, is done the way you would probably use it if you were just using it as a regular envelope album. So I decorated the front a little bit. This paper is so pretty and shiny. I put a little something in both the front, and there's a pocket in the back. Another little pocket back here. There it is. I put a little tab on this one too. But like I said, these are going to be the inside. I put all these brads on the outside, on the spine, because I thought they would look really pretty outside. And we're going to cover this with this. We are going to bind 3 of my booklets and 2 other pages from this kit. Both of them are literal pages, pocket pages. This one's got a pocket on the side, and this one has I'm not sure, yes, a top pocket, but I left it open so it could also be a tuck. So we're going to sew all of this into this piece of paper type fake spine. And to do that, we are going to start on the outside of the middle of the first signature. Get that ready. And because these are already bound books, see, this is the inside of one of the signatures, tea-dyed paper, tea-dyed book paper, and I had put this pocket in so I could hide the binding in a little card here. This is a little page, a pocket, and tea-dyed paper, and the end. So we are going to go to the center, and we're going to come in from the outside here, and just sew it in where there's already holes from the original binding. And then we'll tie it off in the back. And then we'll glue it into the book, and nobody will have to know that we had to kind of double bind these booklets in order to make this happen. I have a lot of thread because I have 5 things to put in. These booklets are kind of like signatures, but then there's just these plain pages that I want to put in separately as well. Okay, do I have enough thread? Very good. So now we're going to go back in through the top. Not to lose, don't fall off. See what happens on live videos? Things get wacky, but it's okay. We got it. Through the top. And I'm trying to get my needle up. Okay. Pull, pull, pull. There we go. Where's the darn? Here it is. See, it's through there. Now we're going to go all the way to the bottom. Am I in frame? Sort of. All the way to the bottom and in through the bottom hole. It's easier to find your holes in the back because you can see the previous stitching. And flip it over, pull you through, find your other tail. Don't want to lose that. Wow, that is a lot of thread. I just thought if I threaded it, you know, really long, I could just keep cutting and keep going, which was my idea. I guess it'll still work. And last, into the middle. Oops, dropped the needle. Into the middle again, and there. Pull it through, pull it through, pull it through. Pull. Remember, this, when you're doing the pamphlet stitch, has to be on the opposite side of your tail. So when you tie it, it will tie tight. Thank you, thread. Pull. Let me just check inside, make sure I don't have big old loop of thread. Beautiful. You can hardly even see it's in there. I'm using the same thread that I used in the first place so that it won't look different. It won't stand out. Now you just tie your knot. I always make a double knot. And then when you cut your thread, you don't have to rethread your needle. That's why I made it so long. Come on now. 1. And this is that nylon thread that tightens when you pull it, and I love that. And number 2. First one finished. Do a snip, do a snip, and move on to the next one. I'm only going to show you one more, and then I'm going to stop it, finish embellishing, and just show you a flip through. I don't know if you want to watch me sew 5 times 3-hole pamphlet stitch, which I'm sure you already know. But remember, if you have any questions, you can just leave them in the comments, and I can show you several different videos that I've done using the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And in through the center hole, again, And remember, I will put all the links in the description box for Genevieve Designs, her YouTube channel, her Etsy store, all that good stuff, so that you can get this awesome printable. I might also put the link for my red altered book. That's where these little books started from, if you're interested. And into the top, and out through the top. I already have some things in the pockets and stuff. I was trying to keep everything really neat, really organized, so I can pop these videos out, because they're pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna do the 2 envelopes like covers one next. Okay, got my thread all funky. Okay, now we're going all the way to the end. And out through here. See, it's super easy. You can bind new signatures. You can add other signatures that are already bound. It's just easy. And easy equals good, if you ask me. But I'm just super glad to have something to do with these little booklets. I hated the thought that I wasn't going to use them, because I spent a lot of time making them. There's 12 of them. Only using 3 in this one, and I think 3 in the second one, and then I think there's 6. That must be right. Yeah, I get a total of 12 in 3 books. And each book will have a Genevieve Designs envelope album cover, and I think I put 2 pages in addition to each book. Like I might have put, like this one's got 2 pages, and I think some of the other ones have pockets or envelopes or stuff like that. Anyway, now I'm done doing this one, and I'm going to tie it up. Easy peasy. And one more knot. And there it is. There we go. Snip, snip. And I'm going to go finish this up, and then when I come back, it will be the magical reveal and the flip of all the wonderful things that are in this book. So, I will see you in a little bit. So, my little book is finished, and everything is together, and now we're just going to do a quick flip and show you how cute it came out. So, remember, I put the seam binding on using a brad on the side of the book, because in this case, it's a little bad. I made a spine instead of just doing it in 3 parts like you would normally fold, like I did in this one. We didn't do that because my little booklets inside are too big to have this flap. So we gave it a spine, and I sewed in all the booklets plus 2 pages from the 6x9 Printable Envelope Album kit from Genevieve Designs. And here it is. Here's the cover. Here's one little pull out for pictures or journaling or whichever you want. And then inside, I put a library card over here with a little butterfly. And I love these library cards and pockets. I have a bunch of them. I have white ones, blue ones. I just think they're cool. And this is just a little like a sack, I guess, almost. And I put a tag in, and I put a little label on the front. Put that on. This is the first booklet. Inside, we've got plenty of room for writing on this graph paper type. Let me see, get it a little closer. This graph paper type inside of this paper. And by the way, this paper is all from K & Company. Just had to turn around and double check. This is a tea-dyed paper with another little butterfly. This is a piece of book paper that was in the original red altered book that these booklets were supposed to be in. Added a little teeny doily and a ticket and a little ticket and a tag. Not really a ticket. And here I made a tag out of some of the extra papers. Here is the middle of each little booklet had a some type of an envelope or something in the center where I had hid the original knot for the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So I also put this little piece of paper over to make a little sideways belly band, and I put a little tag, same as the other one. In here is a fun large piece of paper. You can add photos or journaling or whatever you'd like to it, and I will mess with that after. In here I put another piece of paper to make a side pocket. I put a little tag that I made from an old cookbook, and I put some of these, some of my favorite things. These are, I got all these library cards from, they used to be in the card catalog, the drawers of the library. I got like literally 250 of them for like $5. It's so sad. Everything is electronic. So I thought they'd be cool because they're blank on the back. So you can write on the back if you want. I used some fun seam binding on all of my tags. I made some little flags here and put a little ticket underneath. And another blank page and the other part of the graph page. Now this is part of the printable kit. This is one of the pages, and because I'm just using the template of the kit, it'll just make an outline for you, so cut it out and it's awesome. And inside it comes where you fold it over and you make this cool side pocket. I added some flags to this side and a little glassine envelope with a brown, I guess, craft. It's a little darker than craft. Tag. I like it when they have all this string coming out of them. So a little tuck. And then in here, this came also with the kit. There are 4 cards this big, or you can cut them and make them into little books or whatever you want. And I put another glassine envelope, I glued that in, and a tag. And then this is an extra piece of paper that I had left over when I cut everything out. And inside it's nice and you can put a little message and stuff. I just love this paper. I love all of the, trying to make it shine. They're gold and bronze and all sorts of like metallics. And this is the second little booklet, and again I used a little sack, and I don't call it an envelope because it doesn't close. It's a pocket maybe. And a tag, it says memo, and again I put a label on it, so you can write whatever you want. Inside, all of the booklets are going to have this on the inside, like this ledger graph paper, and a tea-dye page. I'll put a little butterfly, and again, this is the book page, and in it I have a tag and another library card. The other side, it's another side tuck. This came with the kit I was using to make my red altered book from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and this is already sewn into this signature. And look, it comes with a little card. You can write stuff, like a little secret, which is fun. But on the back of it, it was red, and this book is like blues and orange, so I just kind of covered it with this little paper bag and one of these fun cards. Right on the back, or right on the front, whatever you want. And on this side, wherever there was book paper, I tried to put something, so, you know, put fun things, tags and bags and envelopes and stuff, to cover the writing and not waste the empty pages. Just made another tag out of the leftover paper, and then again, tea-dyed paper. Whoops, there we go. And ledger graph paper. And then this came with the Genevieve kit that the file folder came in, and this is a pocket with a side pocket. This pocket I kind of left so you could tuck and make a pocket. I put a little tag, and then I put this whole piece, which is a little bigger than the height of the pocket, but I liked how there were all these numbers on the top and all this glimmer on it, so I wanted to keep the whole thing. Over here, another library card in this side pocket, and this is the last little booklet, little tag, and ledger graph paper and butterfly. And on the book paper we have a side pocket, a tag, a library card, and on the other side, I don't know, just a number card, blank on the back. No reason. Again, these were the envelopes, belly band tag, big, pretty, 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 shimmer and shine. It's right back in here. There we go. And book paper, so I put a little doily and a little tag for your immediate attention is what it says. I don't know. Where are you? See? And tuck you right back in there. And in here, a little glassine bag and tag again. All the strings. And tea-dye paper, graph paper, and the very back page, just put another one of these blank cards so you can write maybe the date or whatever. I don't know, whatever you want. And then another tag for the side. Remember, the 6x9 envelope album, printable, comes with the envelope, like you can see here. And if it were flat, but mine has a spine, but both ends are for, normally this would be the inside of the album, and then you would put something in both sides, and then you would close it. This one doesn't close, it's just open, but since instead I made this yummy fun I wanted to try to use the 6x9 envelope printable in a different way than the normal traditional way that you use a 6x9 envelope. So I still have two other ones. One will have a hard front and back cover, and one I'm going to try Velcro for the closure. So stay tuned for those two, but I'm really enjoying using this kit. I hope that you will check out Genevieve Designs Etsy store. There'll be a link in the description. Her YouTube channel, link in the description, and I'll give you a link directly to the video where she shows how she uses this envelope printable. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm so grateful that you watch my videos. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your wonderful comments. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video, and visit me often, because I just told you there'll be a couple more videos coming as soon as I can get them done. Who doesn't love making these little junk journals? I am obsessed with them. It's so addicting once you get started, and you can't stop making little books because they're just that much fun. So thank you again. Check out all the links in the description box, and have an awesome night. Thank you, or day, wherever you are. Have an awesome one. Till next time. Bye.